Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Truth Soldier at it again, saluting to only the God, the Most High God. All right, back at it again with another video by the grace of God. Okay, this video is going to be called 50th anniversary of moon landing lies. Who still believes this crap? Okay, do you? Because I mean, this is ridiculous. When we going back? What other anniversary you know that's got like 50, 60 years on it and they've only done it one time? Not too many things, homie. I mean, come on. 50th anniversary and we trying to celebrate that like as if we all did it, right? Here go that we movement thing, that American we movement. One of us did it, we all did it. It's a team thing, right? Only 24 men have supposedly walked on the moon. Out of what? How many people here on Earth? Billions? And everybody supposed to believe that? Come on, man. Okay. What did Don Pettit say? The NASA astronaut about a year or two ago? People act like they don't want to hear it. We no longer have the technology to go back to the moon. Okay. It's too expensive. It'd be too much for them to do. But they plan to go to Mars, though. Yeah, that makes sense, right? That's like saying I can't go down the street to the store because I ain't got enough gas and I don't got enough money to make it there, but I'm gonna go across town though. I can do that. That don't make no sense. That's stupid. Who still believes these people? They can't even lie straight no more. Okay? And the moon landing, you believe that. I really don't know how you believe in it. I mean, there's so many things that say we didn't go and show you that we did not go. Okay, for instance, did you know that these astronauts, Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong, they have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? I'll repeat that. They have a star. Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong, and other dude, Michael, whatever his name is, has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The Hollywood Walk of Fame. My question is, were they actors? Because how do you get into Hollywood if you ain't an actor, right? Ain't Hollywood an actor? Because I mean, okay, they're not. If they're not actors, why are they on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? When I mean, Michael Jordan, I mean, there's so many like sports athletes and so many people who are not on the Hollywood Walk of Fame that were not actors, but are way more famous than Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin and them. Okay? I mean, there's several celebrities, stars living today and ain't that done passed that never got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. There's several reasons why that is too. Some people just didn't want it. Some people didn't want to pay for it. You got to pay. It costs $40,000 to get a Hollywood Walk of Fame star. Either sponsors pay for it or the celebrity has to pay for it. Okay, but check this out. We as society, we so obsessed with celebrities, it's ridiculous. I mean, Neil Armstrong did the greatest thing a man could do, supposedly, right? He did something that only 11 other men say that they were able to do out of billions here on Earth. That should be huge, right? No one can even go and be like, I did it too, right? You can't do it. You can't do it, right? You got to just believe these 12 men did it and that it's possible to do it again, even though they ain't did it in 50 years, okay? But check this out. Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, right? The greatest feat of mankind. But we know nothing of his kids. His funeral wasn't like big talk. We didn't follow this man all the time. He wasn't a rich man. He wasn't like super rich because of what he did, right? He didn't get like super notoriety as far as like, here, dude, you're going to be taken care of. You ain't got to buy a thing. You rich. Boom. There's a lot of money in your account, right? Never seen who his kids was. I mean, it was almost like they disappeared almost after so many years, right? It was like people had to dig these people up and run up on them with Bibles, begging them to put their hand on the Bible and swear that they walked on the moon, and they didn't want to do it. There's videos of that. Go check it out. But when you compare somebody like Neil Armstrong, who did something so great, right? People acted like it was so great. You compare the him walking on the moon compared to somebody like Michael Jackson, who did the moonwalk here on Earth, right? He did the moonwalk. He didn't walk on the moon, but he did the moonwalk. Okay, this man could dance. He could sing. He was more famous. He was more rich. He was more out there as far as knowing. Everybody knew who Michael Jackson is. Not too many people knew who Neil Armstrong is. You can go up to kids, who's Neil Armstrong? They don't know, unless they was in a science class at that moment in time. Even 20 viewers out of school for 20, 30 years, some people might even forget, oh, shoot, who is that? Oh, shoot, who is that? It sounds familiar, right? But Michael Jackson, everybody know who Michael Jackson is, okay? Everybody know who his kids are. Everybody know when he died. His funeral was huge. It was big. It was all on TV, right? We know who his kids are from birth. All of them, big news. Watching them dangle the babies over the... Why is this dude so much more famous? Oh, he's talented, right? He's talented. But there's lookalike. There's Michael Jackson lookalikes. There's people who know how to do his moves down to the T. You got sing-alikes, people who can sound like Michael Jackson. Okay? He was the original, but people can do what he did. You know, I can't do his moves. He got about 8 signature moves as far as what I done counted so far. But people can do what he did. People can be like, man, look, I can do this moonwalk. Test it out, try it out, and show people, right? Put on his dress and look just like the guy, and probably even sound similar, some people. You can't do that with Neil Armstrong. You can't say, look, I'm going to go up to this moon and make sure that this dude telling the truth. And all these other 11 dudes, these 12 dudes are telling the truth that they actually was able to do this. I'm going to go and try it out for myself. None of us can do that. All us, the other 12 billion people or whatever, cannot do that, right? But we're supposed to believe in 50 years of this crap, and it's supposed to be the 50th anniversary. And mind you, they come out with the 50th anniversary, and what's going on? You got about 2 mass shootings, okay? Distracting people from the crap. You know, they don't want people to see it, because then they'll start digging off into it and realizing it's whack, right? So they hit you with a distraction, and that's what that was. The school mass shootings, okay? Nothing but distractions. Whether they be real, whether they be hoaxes, whether they be fakes, okay? That's a whole nother video. I don't feel like making nobody mad today on that. But back to this moon. Back to this luminary that God put in the firmament that we cannot land on, that is a light in the sky, okay? I don't see how people can't see this. I was driving last night, me and my family coming back from San Diego, and hey, all my true soldiers out there, thank you so much for bearing with me. I'm so sorry I didn't hit you with a video in so long. Been working, been on vacation. God has been blessing me and my family. I got a couple kids that I ain't seen, and it's just, everything's just falling in order for me, and I feel like I'm on the right path, talking about the right things that's fighting for God and the word and getting people back on track, right? But anyways, we're driving from San Diego, and we're looking up in the sky, and it's super pitch black. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and all you see is the moon. It's real cloudy, and you can see the moonlight like through the clouds, right? You couldn't actually see the circle of the moon, you know, but you could see where the light was coming from. And I was talking to my son, talking to my kids, and my son was like, you know, he's kind of fumbling through the flat earth, and if it's a globe, he kind of still thinks it's a globe. I'm not trying to push this on anybody. When it's right, it's right. When you're ready, you're ready, you know. And I do talk to him about the differences and everything like that, right? But when he's ready, he's ready. It's a little resistance. Everybody's resistant from this the first time they hear it. But there, you don't see any light coming from anywhere else in the sky. But the moon is lit up, it's super bright, and you can see this light but you see no light source coming from anywhere. And supposedly the moon is supposed to be getting sunlight. It's reflecting the sunlight, right? But he even said it himself without realizing what he said, that the moon, it's got its own light. You know, he said the light. He said the light is reflecting off the cloud, and I was like, what light? Trying to verify where he's coming from. And he basically came out and said he's talking about the light from the moon. And I'm like, the light from the moon? Hold up. You know what I mean? Because that's not what we're taught. That's not what they tell us, even though you can look at it and tell. It has its own light, man. Come on. Use your eyes. But that's how indoctrinated a lot of people are still to this day, believing in this crap, even though you can look right at it and see no sunlight coming from any other direction that would be shining on the moon, and it has its own light. Okay? It's dark everywhere else except for on the moon. Get out of here. Okay? Sorry. And then another thing too we brought up while we were traveling, craters. Craters on the moon, right? Why ain't there been no new craters? Where did those craters come from? Asteroids? Why ain't there been any new asteroids? I ain't seen science come out saying nothing about no new asteroid signs. People got their telescopes up there all the time. Why ain't you ain't seen a live asteroid hit the moon? I feel because it's protected by the firmament. It's in the firmament. Ain't nothing hitting. That's why asteroids ain't hitting us. Okay? 50th anniversary of moon landing lies. Who still believes this crap? Okay? My son said something too on our way back from our trip. He said he thought that, in 2020 we would be flying around and flying cars and stuff like that, thought we would have that kind of technology around this time. And it's funny because I used to think, I thought that way as well, up until you realize, no, we ain't nowhere near there. We still got gas engines, when we can be all on electric and stuff like that and not polluting the air as much as we do. But I thought like that as well before. And remember the show The Jetsons, Elroy, and get up and shower. They do everything for him, brush his teeth, and they flying around in cars. I asked him why he thought we would have that kind of technology. I know why, and I know why probably other people think so as well. We flew to the moon, right? We flew 12 men to the moon within a span of 3 years. Within a span of 3 years, we flew 12 men to the moon. But it's been 50 years and we ain't been back. I'll wait 24 hours before anybody can let me know what else we done did that on, to where we ain't ever did it again, at least one or two, and made it better. And people were able to go back and make it better and go back even better and go back even faster. Okay? That's what we do. We just get better as people. We do things better. Right? But the moon landing gave people this hope of technology, dreams, and things that would come about because we thought it made us look so smart. Right? The moon landing had people thinking that we would be, because if it happened in 1969 to 1972, we're in 2019. That's some years. What we were able to do during that time, which we haven't done in 50 years, you'd think we'd be able to do it better. Not only do that better, but be doing a lot of other things better as well. Right? But it ain't the case, because we didn't go to the moon. That's why. And not only did the moon have people thinking like that, thinking we have flying cars, thinking that we're just so smart and we're going to have this technology to do things, but there's a lot of my true soldiers out there, you guys know, I feel like the moon landing was one of the ways and one of the reasons why people do not believe in God and do not believe in the Bible. Because by saying that we landed on the moon, to me, is basically was just a checklist by these satanic believers, these undercover, under the sheet, satanic believers who do not believe in God. Most of these astronauts will tell you, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Bill Nye the Science Guy, they do not believe in God. So what do they believe in, right? But they have been deceiving us, and the moon landing is, to me, one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people do not believe in God or the Bible. We landed on the moon, and it was a big checklist saying, yep, the Bible's false. There is no God. It's actually a rock that people can land on. It's not a light in the sky. It's not a luminary like the Bible says. And I personally feel that NASA is the new Tower of Babel, the modern day Tower of Babel. The Tower of Babel, they wanted to try to create a structure so high that it can get into the heavens, right? And get up there and get up there with God, right? Satan uses people to try to get back into heaven. And he tries to get people to ascend. He said he is going to ascend into heaven, right? So he tries to get people he uses the ones who don't believe in God. He uses his little minions, the ones that the demons can get inside, and he used them to use the Tower of Babel. God shut that down. Now we got the modern day Tower of Babel, which is NASA, sitting up there on the ISS. How we go from landing on the moon, 12 men within 3 years, to backtracking and only have some ISS station up there. That sounds like we backtracked to me. Why we should have had an ISS station on the moon, landed, sitting there, astronauts being able to jump around, go outside and play, and have a live video. We can tap in and see it every single day. But we don't have that, though. Why not? And Trump got the nerve to, a year when he came into office, remember? Space Force? Space Force? The word force is evil, by the way. So to have a Space Force, I mean, I was in the Air Force, but I'm a veteran. But sad to say, if I knew back then when I was 18 years old going into the military what I know now, I probably wouldn't have served this country. The way I didn't see all these lies at that age. And I didn't know that I was being lied to when I was in the military. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other military people didn't know either, but they know now. They know those Afghanistan troops that was over there patrolling them poppy fields for years. Where's these weapons of mass destruction at? Lies. All these wars are started over lies. Okay? My kids are questioning me if they should go to the military. Part of me don't want to say no, but a lot of me don't want to say yes either. I'm selling cars and I'm doing pretty good at it. Okay? And I don't got no college debt behind that. 50th anniversary of moon landing lies. Who still believes this crap? You? Your mama? Your daddy? Your kids? This is the adult Santa Claus belief. There's a time where you're supposed to take a step back and be like, this ain't right. Okay? Trust me, I am not crazy. Okay? We didn't go to no moon, folks. And if we did, there would be way more evidence out there. If it was true, it would be inevitable evidence and proof. And that's the truth. Okay? 50th anniversary of moon landing lies. They've been lying to us for a long time. And it is getting ridiculous. People walking around here with that Team USA thing. USA, we went to the moon. Not knowing that God, I feel God is looking down on people that's with those kind of thoughts and those kind of beliefs without being able to do it themselves, without being able to test it, knowing that only 12 men went out of billions of people here on earth and just gonna believe something like that. We ain't did it in 50. I just feel like it's foolishness with God. And he's looking down at a lot of us like grasshoppers. He's right above us, sitting right above the firmament, above on his throne, looking down, seeing everything we do on this stationary plane that we call Earth. Okay? Yo, didn't mean to make this a long video, but I had to come with something again. It's been on my mind. You know, I've been busy, but I'm back, y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all with something again here real soon, probably within the next day or two. To be honest, I got a lot of stuff I've been wanting to talk about, just ain't had the time. But I thank you guys for bearing with me. Thank you for all the true soldiers out there saluting to the God, the most high God above us. You know what I mean? Above everything here on this testing field we call Earth. Thank you for all the soldiers out there trying to get the truth out there. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Share this video. Like this video. Okay? Let's get the truth out there, guys. We got to keep it on. Let's keep fighting for God. Let's keep fighting for the truth. Let's keep fighting for the word. You know what I'm saying? Sorry I've been a little minute, but I'm coming back strong. And like I said, thank you for all my supporters out there. Thank you for all my subscribers. I love you guys. God bless all of you. I hope everything has been good. I hope everything's going good. Hey, pray to God, okay? Pray to God for anything that you need. Ask and ye shall receive, okay? I love you guys. God bless. True Soldier out.